Radio. And welcome to What's on Your Mind with Josh and TJ on this Thursday. And we are brought to you by K2 Engineering, Caldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks & Boss Drugstore, and Gary's Auto Sales. The phone number, 724-438-4593 on the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line. Joshua, how are you today?
Thomas, I'm doing well.
Are you staying warm?
I am staying warm. We actually, the intern is in studio with us. She's joining us. She and I were just on a Zoom call upstairs. So we had to close the door so it didn't reverberate and echo through the building. And then the office area got nice and toasty. It was nice.
You need to keep warm.
It is.
The cold weather isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
No, I mean, so how about you? How much snow did you guys get? I know you. So for those who don't know, Thomas is about 30 miles north of us. How much snow did you guys get?
We probably got between 10 and a foot, I'd say.
Yeah, we got about just over a foot at my place, but I think that the general consensus was about a foot across the region. A lot of snow.
A lot of snow.
And now the cold weather is here and the snow's not going anywhere.
No, we're stuck with it for a while.
Do you think that there's going to be, so there's been talk, and I know Russ was talking on his show too, do you think there's going to be another storm coming?
I hope not.
He made it sound like early next week we could get hit again.
I've been seeing all kind of stuff on Facebook and everything. I'm not believing any of it.
There's that cyclone bomb or whatever they call it that's going to hit. That I don't think that's going to reach us. I think that might hit the Carolinas. That's like Saturday, Sunday. I saw that too.
I did.
But then Russell was talking about something on like Monday night into Tuesday. R-cubed. Russell Rhodes. What's the middle name?
I forget.
I forget too, but it was 3 R's, so he's R-cubed.
Yeah, he was talking, and then like a week before that, the storm we got, he said there was supposed to be one that week, and there was nothing.
Yeah.
There's stuff all over the place, so I wait till the people on TV say what's going to happen.
Yeah. No,
I hope we don't get any more storms. That was rough this weekend.
I agree. So the storms are going to lead us into a couple of topics, but one thing we do want to hear from our callers, if you want to call in, Thomas and myself are excited because we haven't had a show where it's just kind of open conversation for a while. So as usual, I put together a little list for us. And if you want to call and talk to us, call the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line 724-438-4593. We want to know how you're beating the wintertime blues because it's here, and I think it's going to be here for a little while. We're kind of in the throes of a pretty significant one this year. And that brings us up to what's coming up, Thomas. What big day is coming? Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, just looking at the temperatures the rest of the week. Next week, that's why I said this earlier, there's going to be a heat wave. We're going to be in the 20s. There's a couple days in the 30s next week. It's a heat wave next week.
Yes.
I'm beating the cold by just hiding inside.
Elbow will probably show up in shorts and a T-shirt.
And we'll roast him later.
We will. We always roast him on our show. But what big day is coming up here pretty soon?
I believe we celebrate a rat. Well, I call it a rat.
We do. Groundhog Day is right around the corner. I know. And it's always I don't know. It's fun.
It is.
So
rise and shine, campers.
That's right. That is exactly right. Phil? Yeah. If you don't know that, that's all references to the Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day, which is a fun movie.
It is.
And it's funny.
I have seen it. So before you
add it to the list. He's up to 6 movies in his life. There you go. So I will, and I had a chance to mention this to you earlier too. I had another life as a reporter locally, and 21 years ago, I went and did an on-assignment report and was up there overnight for Groundhog Day.
How was it?
Punxsutawney. It was awesome.
It looks like it's a good time on TV.
It was completely, it was like a tailgate party in the middle of the woods for no reason except you're pulling an animal out of the ground. I mean, literally that's what it was. So we, got down there at like midnight and like 2 a.m, like the whole town's like all buzzing. People have to walk up this hill. It's about a 2-mile walk from the town. They do take shuttle buses, but most people were walking to kind of have the whole experience. And then you gather like like in this open area that's kind of in this wooded hillside, and it's like 20,000 people up there with like bonfires and music and all kinds of insanity all night long until they pull the rat out of the hole.
And you told me, I think I asked you this. Now, that isn't like the stump that they bring them out.
It's there.
It's there all year.
Yeah, it's there. They set up some other things, like some areas for you to like sit or stand, like little shelter type areas and stuff. But that stays there, and I'll never forget the time. It really reminded me, if you've ever tailgated for the Steelers, it's a lot like that. There's just groups of people everywhere. When I was there, I remember there was some real heavy contingents from some local colleges and universities. Mm-hmm. A lot of students go. They use it as an opportunity to drink all night.
Of course.
Have fun like that. I told you that there was a guy that was wearing a pumpkin on his head. I remember that very clearly. Yeah. He had a hollowed out pumpkin on his head. And it was all kind of surreal. A lot of people
wearing the groundhog hats.
Groundhog hats. And I saw more of those on the ground than on people's heads, though, because it was only 7 degrees the year that I was there. So similar to the temperatures we have right now, and it was freezing. So they were opting for more warm headgear that year. Well, so
it's going to be 10 degrees there on Monday morning. Yes.
So when we were talking about doing the show, I actually went, and I hadn't looked at this story in a long time. I found my story from 21 years ago.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. So way back in the past, a blast from the past.
That was just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a couple. And then I thought that this was all pretty interesting, though. I had some of the history of Groundhog's Day. What began as a European tradition rooted in the ceremony known as Candlemas Day, where priests blessed candles in an attempt to predict the weather. And Groundhog Day was in its infancy in Germany when Germans would take out hedgehogs on Candlemas, and if the sun cast the animal's shadow, winter would continue for 6 more weeks. And a lot of the original settlers to Pennsylvania were German, and they brought that tradition over here with them, so that's how it all got started.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. Being a reporter, getting to do stuff like that was pretty fun, so that was a fun time.
And you have no, I was just going to ask you this because we hear this every year, and I heard it earlier already this year about PETA, and they always want to do things saying it's inhumane what they're doing or something. And they wanted to do this year something, I forget, something with a hologram or something like that. I mean, I don't have any problem. They're not hurting this animal or, doing anything bad to it.
I agree. When we were there, I saw nobody like really protesting or anything like that. I've heard that argument and stuff over the years. I think that those are the same people that think basically anything you do with an animal without the animal's consent and how you're going to get that is not appropriate. Mm-hmm. I understand people have a heart for animals. I understand all that, but nobody here is hurting that animal, intentionally hurting it. Nothing happens. They hold it up for a minute. It actually probably has a good life compared to a lot of groundhogs. That's my guess. Yes. I don't hate on anybody for caring deeply about stuff, but to me, that's not the hill to die on because really nothing's happening there. So,
but I will watch. I've never been there. It sounds cool. I would like to go there, but I'll watch it on Monday.
Yeah, you definitely should. I think you would have a great time.
Oh yeah.
There's a cafe like down in town. They had it was like all groundhog themed. The fire department, their mascot, like their logo on their trucks and everything is a groundhog. Everything in the town is groundhog. Everything.
I bet.
I mean, why not? What else would they have to celebrate? I mean, if it's going to happen and people are going to pay attention. So,
you haven't been back there since this?
Nope, just one time, one and done. It was an experience I'll never forget. And like I said, I was cold, but I had a good time and met a lot of wild people that were really into it. And mostly every single person I interviewed, and reading through my story again, every single person couldn't tell me why they really liked it, but just liked it.
They just did.
They just did. They just got into it and just like to talk to people. Oh, I come every year. Why? I don't know. I just like it. So
I think you and I should go.
We could. We should have Brian send us on assignment.
There we go.
We could do a live remote from there.
From Punxsutawney.
Why not?
Let's do it. Gobbler's Knob.
Gobbler's Knob. If we have any local sponsors that want to send TJ and I to Gobbler's Knob, you better do it quick because that's only a couple days away.
That's right.
Maybe we could do it for next year.
Maybe. That's not a bad idea.
It would be a fun idea. It is local.
It is.
I know that the boss's wheels are probably turning upstairs. He's like, this is a thought.
It might happen next year.
So one of the ways you beat the wintertime blues is to watch Groundhog, see if he sees a shadow. What else are you guys doing? So what are you doing? What happens in the DeStefano home because the kids are stuck inside.
In the cold?
Yeah, what are you doing?
We hide inside.
Hide inside. But did the kids go out and play in the snow at all?
They did on Monday because I can't remember. Yeah, I think they had off. They were actually closed. The rest of the week's been remote. They went outside for a little bit on Monday and played in the snow, did some sled riding, but other than that...
Did you sled ride?
I was here. They did that during the day.
I see. All right. So it wasn't while you were around.
Not when I was around. And when it was time to go out and shovel, no one was there.
They weren't interested anymore.
No one was there to be found. That was all me.
Yeah. Well, shout out to my wife who helped, did a ton of the shoveling. I helped, and I would say she was the main shoveler. She was into it.
Yeah, my wife helped me at the beginning. She helped me on Sunday morning. We went out for the first time, and there was like already a half a foot on the ground. After that, I handled it. But the first time, there was a lot.
Yeah. So and we at my house, to kind of combat it, we like to binge watch TV shows that we haven't seen because there's always a list of stuff that I think's interesting. You just don't get around to it. And we always read. We like to read. We're nerds.
That's okay.
It's good.
We're boring. I don't know. We just sit around. The kids are playing on phones and iPads and games, torturing each other, what happens in a house with kids.
Yeah, I got you. We got the intern. What do you do, intern, to combat it?
What do you do?
Okay, well, I don't know. I feel like everyone in January and February gets the wintertime blues. But in January, I started my internship. So that honestly, that was kind of like a perk or a new start of something that's, kept me excited and going. And then, of course, you're starting to look for animals for spring to show and keep up with that. And there's plenty of work, keeping animals warm and alive as is. So just chugging along.
There's always work on the farm to keep you busy. And watching these two try to stare at each other underneath the computer is pretty entertaining too. So so if you're out there, you want to give us a call, we'd love to hear what you guys are doing. I know some people do puzzles. Some people get involved in video games. I know video games are big too. I'm not a gamer, but when you can't get outside, it definitely changes what you're up to in the afternoons and evenings when you get home from work. So what do you do to beat the wintertime blues? And I know you like this too. Soup. It's soup season.
It is. And actually, since you brought that up, we made chicken noodle soup this Sunday, the day of the storm.
Nice. So we prepped too. We made turkey chili.
That sounds good.
Yeah, the day of the storm. That's what we made. So
where's mine?
I ate it.
Of course you did.
I did. So and I think our next one is going to be maybe a nice big pot of vegetable soup with beef in it. So
we do either chicken noodle, chili. What else have we made? We've made stew before as well. Mm-hmm. Those are, I think, the main three that we usually do.
It is such a comfort food when it's cold outside.
It is.
Nothing's better than a nice big warm bowl of soup. Mm-hmm. And if you guys have a good recipe for soup too, I'm interested to hear about it. Call us 724-438-4593. And I know we're going to get into some other topics in addition to the weather, but we want to talk about the Steelers.
We're going to roast the Steelers. So 19 years of Michael Tomlin, and the last half dozen at least in some sort of upscale mediocrity is the way I would describe it, because we were having winning seasons but not doing anything with it. And he's finally gone. And even myself, who was a Tomlin fan, it was time to move on. It had been time for a while. Mm-hmm. So the fact that they moved on was a good thing. But when they hired Mike McCarthy, I thought just more of the same. I thought this is a retread, a rerun. This is a guy whose offense was stale when he left the league. And what's he going to have new to offer now? I was disappointed. What about you? I was disappointed as well. From one fraud to another.
Are you going to?
This is an offensive fraud, unlike Tomlin, who was a defensive fraud.
I hear you. This is what I deal with here. Everybody's a fraud. When it comes to Thomas, they're all frauds.
Maybe there'll be some new stuff on offense, but again, they don't have a quarterback. They have one receiver. They have one running back. I don't even know, is Gainwell even coming back?
I don't know. He was actually pretty good. Gainwell was a nice second option, but he's not a starter.
Their
necessarily.
offensive line, they have a lot of problems on, especially
They have
on
one
offense.
like you said, one wide receiver. They didn't utilize their tight ends well.
No.
It was, he brought Jonnu Smith here, and he was the worst experiment ever. Aaron Rodgers is old and washed in general.
Hopefully he doesn't come
back.
back.
But he may come back now because it's Mike McCarthy, and they have a history. I will say this, and the boss and I were actually talking about this too. So he is very much on the fraud train with Thomas.
I know that.
But, and he felt much like we did. He wasn't real happy with the McCarthy hire. However, I will say, and I wrote this in our notes, the power of a good press conference. Mike McCarthy did have a good first press conference. Because he seemed really happy to be here. He seemed emotional to be here. I liked the things he had to say. It doesn't mean he's going to do well, but he did a good job of making me at least think, okay, let's just see what happens. Give him at least maybe a season. Just see.
I agree.
So I think, he gets a season. We'll see what he does.
He actually spoke like a normal human.
He did.
He didn't ramble and say
there
all
were
these
no Tomlinisms.
stupid lines.
And he seemed legitimately excited to be in Pittsburgh, which I like. I mean, we're from here. We like it here too.
Yeah.
If you like it here, that's a good thing. So that's a good first step. So we'll see what he does. I'm interested to see who he hires as his coordinators. That's going to really set the tone. If he brings in some innovative minds, maybe they'll balance out the fact that he's an older guy who doesn't maybe have fresh ideas. Maybe he does. Who knows?
Yeah.
What's he been doing? I don't know. Maybe he's been building a playbook that's going to blow our minds. You just don't know.
And when they win the Super Bowl, the parade's going to start in Greenfield.
Here we go.
He said that.
Did he say that?
He said it like at 1137 Greenfield Avenue or something.
So probably right at his house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's where it's going to start, apparently. They're not going to win a Super Bowl. Let's not go that far.
Yeah,
now,
I don't think. But again, he did a good job of ingratiating himself to the local fan base.
And we always say this, and we'll take a break after this.
Yeah.
We always say this about this. They just need to go a year where they stink and win like 3 or 4 games because they need, especially now, they need a quarterback and they need a high draft pick. And drafting 2021 every year, you're just not going to.
No, it's how you get again somebody who's a high value individual like Will Howard, who probably is never going to be a starter though.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the pedigree. Now, I like the fact that Mike McCarthy said he was excited to work with Will Howard because I think fans want to just see what he can do.
He had no chance.
He had no shot last time.
Yeah.
No, so just see what he can do. I think my expectations are low, but he was a good college quarterback. He was a good game manager, and with the right talent around him, who knows?
Yeah.
Yep, but we'll see, and we're going to grade that too when we come back. I want your letter grade on the hire when we come back from break.
We can do that.
Okay.
This is What's on Your Mind here on WMBS.
Asher here at Uniontown Liquidation Outlet in the Uniontown Mall. Housewares, electronics, tools, toys, more at low prices. Extends best wishes to teachers, staff, and students as they celebrate Catholic Schools Week. Uniontown Liquidation Outlet is proud to bring you the student message.
Geibel Catholic will be holding its annual auction and gala on Saturday, April 11th at the Aaron's Building in Connellsville. We are pleased to announce that country rock group Rough Creek returns by popular demand. Please continue to follow the website www.geibelcatholic.org and social media for more details. Geibel Catholic will be presenting a Godspell review on Friday evening, April 24th, and Saturday afternoon, April 25th in the Geibel Catholic Gymnasium. Please follow the website www.geibelcatholic.org and social media for more details.
This student announcement brought to you by Uniontown Liquidation Outlet in the Uniontown Mall. Congratulations to the students, staff, teachers, and administrators at our local Catholic schools from Uniontown Liquidation Outlet.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borge Jr.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Happy New Year! Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in!
John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dominic, Happy New Year to you.
Hey, JC, to you as well. Let me tell you how we are going to get this new year started off right. Take up to $6,000 off MSRP on 2025 F-150 SCX and take up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Explorer.
Dang, Dom, that's a deal. Listen, we have great offers on all of our new models. And check this out, leasing is back. Lease offers have gotten significantly better, so stop, click, or call to get all of the details.
Pre-owned, you know we got them. We have over 60 in stock. Most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates.
We are continuing to offer mobile service, online maintenance appointments, and our very popular pickup and delivery option. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's Ford of Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's, or check us out at FordofUniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. Sale ends February 2nd.
Hello, I'm attorney Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We have been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm for your free consultation. The insurance companies are not on your side. Call us today at 724-437-2799. Either myself or an attorney from our office will personally come out and meet with you. If you're in an accident or hurt, call us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. Let us fight for
Well,
you.
JJ, you know what they say?
You mean Happy New Year?
Nope, they say New Year, New Ears.
I honestly never heard anyone say that, ever.
Well, at Henry & Stewart Audiology, they are focused on helping their communities hear and live better, so New Year, New Ears.
I am pretty sure Dad is writing these commercials.
Also true.
Remember, in Uniontown, Carmichaels, and Connellsville, Henry & Stewart Audiology is here to help you hear the new year. Locally owned and operated since 1978. Contact us at 724-439-4380 today.
All right, back here on What's on Your Mind with Josh and TJ today. Again, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593.
All right, I want a letter grade from you. I have the boss's letter grade from upstairs. I want a letter grade from you on the Mike McCarthy hire.
I get to go first?
You go first.
Okay.
I'll go second, and then I'll give you the boss's.
I'm going F as in fraud.
Wow. That is harsh. All right, well, I guess what can you say? This is a guy who calls everything a fraud. I can hand him a $20 bill. He called me a fraud.
I'd check if it was counterfeit.
Of course you would, because I got that operation going at home.
You might. I don't know.
That's right.
Anyway.
So I'm going to give it a C.
So you're going average.
I think it's average because I think he was a known entity, a known name, so they felt like there was something there, and because he had the local tie, they thought they could play on that. But he had that press conference really did
did
do him favors. So I'm willing to see what happens. And then so upstairs, Brian says C+.
Oh my.
I know, for him, that's really good. So Mike McCarthy better capitalize while he has a chance, because he says he's willing to give him a chance before he calls him a fraud. And he seems very sincere. And I agree with the sincerity part. He seems like he seems real.
But I still think it was just a panic hire.
You said that to me right away.
I think that's what it was. They interviewed 3 people? Is that right? I think there was 3.
Yeah,
it was 3 in person.
That Flores, it was not very many.
Yeah,
I know. And my wife is texting me too, and wants to make sure that I mention that she says C-. So we're all over the C's. We've covered them. She's always chiming in.
She's always out to get me too.
She is.
And Mike Tomlin is not running for president.
Okay, all right. I'll let her know. So, yeah, if you have thoughts you want to grade the Mike McCarthy hire, give us a call, 724-438-4593. Tell us your thoughts about that. Tell us how you're beating the wintertime blues. But football leads us right into a big game that's coming up. We're only
a week from Sunday.
Yeah, a week from Sunday. Right. So Super Bowl 60.
That's crazy.
Nice ring to it.
It is.
So, yeah, and it's two teams that I really don't care about. No offense to those teams.
Me either, especially New England.
Yeah, New England for sure. So, Seattle, Sam Darnold, New England, Drake May, both teams had great seasons.
They did.
They had very good records. They both had good playoff runs as well. What are you thinking?
I don't even know what the line is yet on this, but
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards Seattle right now.
Me too.
How about you?
They look too dominant to me.
I'll actually look up the line here.
They had more.
right now.
They have more phases of their game in what I would consider to be an above average position. Drake May had a great season. He should be in the conversation for MVP. He won't win it, but he should be in that conversation. But they're not the juggernaut that Seattle is. Seattle, during those playoff games, they looked extremely challenging to play against in all facets of the game.
They did.
So I think that's part of it. I just feel like there's not really a weakness there to exploit. I think the New England had a good season, and they'll probably keep it fairly close, but I don't think they'll win. What is the line?
I don't think it'll be a blowout either. Right now, it's Seattle by 4.5.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. The 3 to 5 range for a spread.
Yeah.
I think it'll be close.
So we'll see next week at this time what it is.
And that brings us to the WNBS Pick'em Challenge. We did it all year. We picked against the spread.
It was brutal.
The spread is horrible. We only had one person finish with an above 500 record.
Who is it?
I don't know. Who is it, Thomas?
The guy sitting across from me.
That's right. So it's not official. I don't get crowned a winner and get to stand on the podium for until another week and a half. But I will be crowned the winner of the WNBS Pick'em Challenge. So it was fun though. We had a good time with it.
I liked it. It was tough.
It was tough, and we'll be picking through one more game, obviously, and we'll see where everybody goes.
And then we'll do it again next year again.
So do we have a call?
We have a call.
All right. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Good afternoon. You're on the air. Who are we speaking to?
You're speaking with Mark.
Hey, Mark. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I've just made myself a couple of a steak sandwich. I'm sitting here drinking a big glass of red wine to wash the cholesterol down.
That sounds like a nice day. Steak sandwich, glass of red wine.
Yeah. We're talking, talking about McCartney. Yeah, I tuned in at 2 o'clock. I wanted to see it, but after about 10 minutes, I have to admit, I turned it off.
Yeah.
When he started weeping, kind of, like the Gipper is here or something.
Okay.
So
what do you think? Do you think he's going to do okay? What are your thoughts?
Well, we keep hearing this thing about 1969, how we only had 3 coaches. Well, those coaches were all young. They never coached before. They never had a head coaching job.
Yeah.
It's like, we were turning the page. Okay, they hired a washed-up quarterback last year. Now we're going to washed-up coach too.
I understand. That's kind of how I felt right away when they first made the hire. It just seemed like going backwards.
Yeah. I mean, I don't wish anybody bad luck, but it just doesn't seem like it's not a breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
I agree.
Not to me.
We were hoping for somebody younger as well. I think that's kind of where they have hit that sweet spot 3 times. I mean, say what you want. Tomlin came in like gangbusters at first, and he won a Super Bowl and looked really good for the first part of his career. So,
trouble is, right when he came in, it started to shift to being more offense. You recall it.
Yep. Well, we'll have to wait and see, but we appreciate you giving us a call. What do you do to beat the wintertime blues?
Oh, I'm just laying. I put on my night clothes early, my bathrobe.
There you go.
And then I searched on television, my channels, looking for anything about global warming.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're up to constructive things.
That's right. Yeah, I want all the GD ice to melt up there in Greenland. That's what I want.
Well, we appreciate you giving us a call, Mark, and hopefully you stay warm and enjoy that red wine.
I certainly will. I got more in the fridge.
That sounds good. Hey, take care. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. He's He always listens. He's a regular caller on all the shows.
He's always calling. He calls Russ regularly and always has a nice glass of something.
Yes.
He's an interesting
steak
cat.
sandwich.
Yeah.
That's a good Super Bowl.
That is a good Super Bowl.
Well, that's a good Super Bowl food or good food anytime.
I agree. I mean, what do you have for the Super Bowl? We know you. So I will tell everybody and the people that can see me on TV, as we say.
You're on TV.
Yeah, I'm on TV. TJ doesn't like wings.
They are nasty.
Which is just bizarre to me. So
we'll have pizza. Come on, kids.
Pizza's good.
We always have pizza.
Pizza's always a solid
There'll
option.
probably be some kind of chicken there or something. I don't know.
Do you like wings, intern?
Only boneless wings. I don't
Only
like wings. It's gross.
Only boneless, she says.
Oh, you agree with me. I like it.
Okay. She'll make it.
Okay.
She'll make it. She doesn't need this mic. She's over there. She's just in the shadows. So no, I
what
think.
are you gonna have?
So we probably will have. We'll probably order out because it'll just be easier. So pizza and wings probably because I think those things go well together. So, but pizza
order early.
Oh, I know.
Order early.
You have to. That's usually your 2-hour wait for a pizza night. So.
If not more, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were talking about the podium with the WNBS Pick'em Challenge. That makes me think about the podium for the Winter Olympics, which are right around the corner, too. We're only a couple days away. The 6th, right? January. It's our February 6th.
That's next Friday.
All right.
I believe, yeah.
First question. Do you watch the Winter Olympics?
Not really. I watch the summer more.
Okay.
I'll watch some of the winter, but not a lot.
So I watch both and enjoy both, but I want to know if you are watching the winter. So when you do turn it on, what is the sport that you want to see or something that you find interesting?
I'm going to say this skiing maybe. Or the snowboards. They do snowboards too.
Yeah.
Snowboard, that kind of stuff. The bobsled's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess those would be the three just off the top of my head.
I like all those as well, and I do like curling. I know that sounds nuts, but it's so weird. It's so
weird.
different that it's just like watching anything else. You just start watching it, you get sucked right into it.
Yep.
So
we have a call.
All right.
Good afternoon. You're on the air. Who we speaking to?
Fred.
Hey,
Hi, Fred. How are you?
Okay. Hey, how important do you think a head coach is?
I think that so me personally, I think the head coach helps set a tone and helps guide the actions of his offensive and defensive coordinators. So I think that there is importance, but it does boil down to the people that are on the field. I think they're often scapegoats too. So it's a mix, but there's some importance to it.
Well, like I say, you said offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, line coach, linebacker coach, wide receiver coach. They got to coach for everything.
Yeah.
So what does a head coach do?
Manages the whole operation, really. Yeah.
I think it's his vision that's going to make the ultimate call. So those coaches are all going to work towards making his vision happen, just like a business. I mean, you got people doing their specialty things within the business, but the ultimate call is going to be made by the person at the top. So I think that there's importance for vision and importance for setting the tone for everybody of what you're trying to accomplish.
Well, if he makes the call, Glasgow, ain't no sense having a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator. You let him make other calls.
So you think that those, in your opinion, that's the way it should be, or?
Yeah, that's my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I understand that.
I do too. Okay, Fred.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right, thanks, Fred.
You. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, McCarthy is going to call the plays on offense, which, I mean, he did that in Dallas and in Green Bay,
right.
So we'll see. I mean, there might be some changes. I don't know. They might be better on offense. But I think the overall thing, it's new. because this team has been stale for so long.
It'll be fresh no matter what for a little bit.
See. Yeah, for a little bit at least. So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to give him a chance, but I still think overall it was a bad hire. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I understand what his point is.
Yeah.
But I do think that those layers exist for a reason. You want your specialists underneath the head coach to be able to dig deep into the defense or the offense and whatever those positions are too, because there's things that are specific to them.
Another call.
All right.
And then we'll get maybe another break in here.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. You're on the air. Who are we speaking to?
Hi, this is Penn State Bob. I listen all the time.
Thanks, Penn State Bob.
I was going to give you my report card for our hire.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I'm sticking with Brian. I'm going with a B-. I want to have an open mind. I like that he's going to be calling the offense. I think the real concern will be basically the coaches he hires under him. Maybe he'll get some youth or maybe some guys that just scheme. I'd just like to see our offense operate a little better. I don't want to see anything that we've had in the last couple of years.
Yeah, same
but
here.
In all fairness,
same here.
You know, I think we were all set up. You hear all these sports people and said, the Steelers wanted to go back to the old style with a young coach and everything else. I think that's why a lot of people are disappointed in McCarthy. I mean, he has a nice resume. He's been around a lot of people. The real key is we do have some talent, but we really need some more offensive skilled players.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely – I pretty much agree with your assessment, Penn State, Bob. That all makes sense to me.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Shula, if he was there, all the fans would be happy. But I don't think he's going to do any more with what we have to work with.
Right.
It's going to be this talent, finding the talent.
Yeah. I think that's going to be key for them moving forward to actually move out of this rut that we're stuck in, where we're slightly above average, but not close to good enough.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I mean, 5 years. I mean, maybe some people say they don't like to say rebuilding, but I have a feeling that maybe he has 5 years here, and the team will be turned over to Dan, and Dan will create his new coaching person that might be here for 15, 20 years.
That very well could be.
Could be.
Yep.
All right, Penn State,
right.
Bob. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Going to take a quick break?
Let's do it.
All right, buddy.
We'll come back and wrap things up here on What's on Your Mind. Hairstyles by Francie, Morgantown Street across from Apothecary Pharmacy, is proud to sponsor Catholic School Student Messages. Congratulations to the students, teachers, and administrators as they celebrate Catholic Schools Week from Francie, Susan, and Corrine at Hairstyles by Francie, offering styling with a personal touch. Phone 724-437-8760.
Hello, my name is Cecilia. I am a 6th grader at Connery Catholic School. This week, we are celebrating Catholic Schools Week. There are many activities we do to celebrate. We have the science fair on Tuesday, a stuffed pet show on Thursday, ice cream social, and games in the classrooms as well as Mass. I love Connery Catholic School because we have performing arts from 3rd through 6th grade, sports like cheerleading, basketball, cross country, volleyball, and flag football. We have robotics for half a year and STREAM. We learn how to fly drones in 6th grade. We have a greenhouse and aquaponics. Our teachers are very nice. We publish books every year starting in kindergarten. We also have a cantor choir for 5th and 6th graders, and religion classes every day. If you're interested in Connery Catholic School for your child, register the open house by going to our website, connerycatholic.org. Thank you.
Congratulations to our local Catholic school students, teachers, and administrators as they celebrate Catholic Schools Week from owner Francie Shimko, Susan Podlosky, and Corrine Monaco at Hairstyles by Francie, Morgantown Street across from Apothecary Pharmacy. For styling with a personal touch, call Hairstyles by Francie at 724-437-8760.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation even when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice. Feeling lucky? Your next big jackpot is waiting for you. Visit the casino at Nemacolin in Farmington, PA for the ultimate casino experience featuring the hottest table games, daily promotions, big-time giveaways, and an exciting variety of premium slots. And after, celebrate your big win with a juicy burger at the Royale while you watch the big game. Hotel packages available. Visit CasinoNemacolin.com for more information. The Casino at Nemacolin. Game on. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Having Hicks and Buzz Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller gladly answer healthcare questions and take care of your prescription needs. Hicks and Buzz also offers free prescription delivery, mail-out service for snowbirds, and dependable courteous service, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Hicks and Buzz Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street, phone 724-437-2828. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday at Hicks and Buzz Drugstore of Uniontown.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our surplus. Your savings. WMBS.
All right, back on What's on Your Mind here. About 5 minutes left as we wrap things up today.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
We have. We
had
still
some
got
good
more
calls
to do.
too.
We did, yes.
So we do some more to do. I did want to shout out the Penguins because you and I always cover all the sports, and they have put together a surprisingly good season and are right in the mix as we're coming down the back third of the NHL season. So I'm excited about that. I know you don't watch them too much, but you're a fan.
I am.
Yeah,
I think they've surprised a lot of people. I don't know how many people thought they would be doing this year with
they're
the
in
new
contention
coach and all the everything. But yeah,
Dan Muse, my grade for him at this point, A-. He's done a very good job. I'm very happy so far. We'll see
I'll give him an A.
There, look at, oh my goodness,
A for AJ,
and everything just froze. Oh, it was already froze over. So.
That'll really happen if I ever give the Steelers an A.
That'll never happen.
That'll probably never happen.
Not unless it'll never happen. So upcoming events here on WMBS, we got high school basketball tonight, right?
Laurel Highlands at Franklin Regional, and then tomorrow we have Uniontown at Gateway and Albert Gallatin at Laurel Highlands. Wrapping up high school basketball. Playoffs are going to be coming up here soon.
It's almost here.
Yep.
And then the other thing we have coming up, and it's still, I'd say 2 months out, but we're working hard on it right now, and I'm going to turn it over to the intern, Haley Bill, to tell you all about the new show that we're going to have going probably beginning of April, roughly. Heartland with Haley. What is Heartland with Haley? What's it going to be about?
Okay, thanks, Josh. So Heartland with Haley is going to be, all of your hot ag topics and concerns from just your county level to nationwide. So I'm working really hard to cover a wide variety of things. So far, I'm 6 demos in, and I've covered everything from beef prices to the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act in Pennsylvania schools. So that's some really big stuff happening right now, and I think it's important that people know the truth and what's going on behind the scenes with that. But I'm super excited, and the name was just picked. If you follow us on Facebook and things, our good buddy Frank Butnansky, actually, I believe it was him, he suggested Heartland with Haley, so we ran a vote, and that was a winner. So I'm super excited about that.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I've been up there watching her work on it. We're going to have a nice bank of shows that are going to come to you throughout the spring, summer, and hopefully into the fall. All kinds of interesting topics around agriculture. I wanted to get to this when we were making our list, A World of Chaos I wrote, and this is co-signed by TJ and Haley. So as we continue, and it was on my mind up there, but as we continue to all take in and consume the daily news that makes us angry or scared, dismayed, all those things. Remember, the best way to combat the bad is to be good to one another, put differences aside, and just be decent to those that you encounter. And in the words of our friend, our morning show friend, Elbow Parsley, you can make a difference for someone else. So yeah, just remember that your engagement with other people doesn't have to be based on any of the stuff that's going on. Just be good and kind to your neighbor. It's a good way to live your life. Right?
Right. I signed that with my auto pen.
Of course, here we go. You're a wreck. So that brings us to our last most important thing for a minute and a half.
What are we going to do?
We're going to roast Elbow.
Elbow has been a total nightmare this
all week. And why is that, especially this week? What has happened?
Because of the school closings and stuff.
He can't handle it. And we're going to preface it by saying Matt's a great guy. We love Matt Sapienza, but we also love roasting Elbow because he's a total train wreck. So he has been just a nightmare with these school closings and delays. He gets so worked up about it. He's always worried, always keeping his list running.
And I've done half the list.
You do all the work.
I've done all the work pretty much, and you don't see me going nuts about it.
I know. He gets so excited, and then he'll come over and he'll do his little dance. He'll come visit me and do his little dance. He'll be like, I got my Timberland boots on for the snow, and then he'll do. He's a character.
He is.
He really is.
It's been a rough week for him.
It has.
I don't know why. But.
I think he needs some sleep, and he needs to get past the fact that schools are going to delay and they're going to close. Yeah. That's a natural fact of life.
It is.
You can't control it. So, Elbow, we love you, but you need to simmer.
I agree.
So,
and I've already done pretty much all of his list already today. So I don't know.
There you go. So when he tries to take credit tomorrow, it was all Thomas Jefferson. So for Haley Bill, I'm Josh Krysak, and that's TJ DeStefano over there. We had another great show with you. Thanks, TJ. Had a good time.
Always, Josh. We'll do it again soon.
Yes, sir.
And that was What's on Your Mind for this Thursday here on WMBS Uniontown. It's 3:00.
Your home for original reporting.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. For some in the southern U.S., power has been out for 5 days.